continuing to get you the latest updates from the match where Rocco shined in third ODI against Australia. Kohli after scoring half a century against Australia. And of course, Virat Kohli scores 75th ODI 50 against Australia. A huge round of celebration for Virat Kohli as fans are elated. Nitin joining us on the broadcast with further details of Virat Kohli's coming back in form and excited fans that can't stop celebrating.
Not just Virat Kohli, I mean, of course, for Rohit Sharma as well. Both are, coming back after, seventh months gap in, the cricketing action, especially in Australia. Both have done well in Australia, and especially, the Rocco, celebration. Rohit Sharma has just completed his, century against Australia, and it was absolutely much needed for Rohit Sharma. We have seen a struggle of Rohit Sharma in the last game Adelaide, where he was started very slow, but again he built up his innings and scored 73 runs. So somehow he was actually getting runs right after the second match. But for Virat Kohli, he back-to-back two ducks for Virat Kohli in Australia, where he have actually scored too many runs. But in this game, the last game, India of course have lost the series. But for Rocco, this is going to be a big thing. Of course, in Australia, both Rohit and Virat, they are playing their last game in Australia, because you never know that will both be coming again in Australia, because there is World Cup in 27. But as far as the Australia series is concerned and the performance of Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli is concerned, they have done really well. Rohit have completed his century, and Virat is have completed his half century. So it's a really good news and a much needed run for both of them.
And with the way the match is going, many are confident that India will emerge winner. In terms of the highlights of today's match and where it is headed, do give us, our viewers, an overview.
Well, of course, India just need 37 runs from 17 overs. So India is, of course, going to win this match. And they have just lost one wicket, which was the Shubman Gill, the initial level. Shubman lost his wicket. So India, of course, is going to win this match. But, the big thing is that Shubman Gill was appointed ODI captain, just before this tournament. So it was a big test for Shubman Gill as well, as captain, as batter. I can say, one can say that Shubman Gill have not shown his, the skill in this Australian series. But when he was handed over the white ball, the red ball, captaincy, that was against England, he has performed really well. But in this tournament, Shubman Gill was not on that mark. But again, India, they are trying to do well in ODIs as well. Let's see, the next assignment for Shubman Gill, which is South Africa, when they will be traveling to India, and there'll be a good test of Shubman Gill's captaincy. We have seen him doing well as batter, but it is also to see him as a captain. And again, there will be a question mark because there is a huge debate going on Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. Will they be there for South Africa series or not? But again, the way they have performed, of course, they have told selectors that yes, we are there and we are available. Looking at our numbers. So it is now up to the selectors how exactly they are looking, the future of Indian side, because the pool is getting ready for 27 World Cup. So will they be, be there or not? It is up to the selectors and, the team management. But as far as both performance are concerned, Rohit have just completed 100, and Virat, he is also, completed his half century. So big time, big celebration for the fans of Rohit and Virat.
Oh yes, indeed. And I want to talk more about Virat Kohli's performance purely for the fact that fans are celebrating. There was a bit of disappointment given the way, the last few weeks had panned out. But the fact that he's back in form, so much so that we've seen how the pattern works, and a lot of the trolls who are going after Anushka Sharma as well. But that aside, Rocco, as they're famously called, Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, more than 1900 plus partnerships amongst them already.
Well, of course, that is what I'm saying. Rohit started 2008, when that was the very first time when Rohit visited Australia. But same goes with Virat. They have done so well for the country, especially against Australia. See, Rohit is the highest run getter in Australia. Or versus Australia. So that is what the presence of Rohit and Virat They love play bounce, they love play seaming conditions, especially in Australia. So it is going to be a big day for Rohit and Virat, because there was a huge debate that they are not fit, they are not getting runs, they are not in touch. But both have shown that cricket belongs to us, and that is what they are doing.
All right, Nitin, many thanks for getting us those details. Of course, we continue to track every highlight in this match, but has become very, very exciting, especially with the way that the craze for Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli is just unstoppable. And the fact that it is back in such zeal is certainly, put everyone in celebration mode. All right, so there you see how ROCO have done it again. The duo is just adding on to their scores. Virat has made his 50, comeback 50, whereas Rohit Sharma, who has hit century on final Australia tour. So together it's a 150, 100 plus partnership yet again for Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, and the excitement is only amping up with every shot that has been played in this match. While questions were being asked whether a century is on the cards, Sydney is certainly up for the blast, and the Australian side looking at India's fabulous performance in this one. I'm not sure if Nitin is still with us. There you see how Virat Kohli has scored the 75th ODI and ROCO shine on in the third ODI against Australia. Rohit Sharma having hit a ton against Australia. And Virat Kohli, of course, having made the comeback 50. That has now made all the fans very, very excited.